Hello everyone, Ben here, and thanks to the guys at Comic Toys, I'm having a look at the Batman Classics TV series, Batman himself, based on the 1960s Batman. You see there's a nice artwork along the side here of Batman and the Robin, and holy forecast Batman. As soon as I saw these a few months ago on the internet, I really wanted them. I've started collecting some of the DC figures again, and some of the Marvels, as you probably tell by my recent reviews. But I saw this and I thought, wow, it's such a good throwback, and I don't know, I mean, I love what they've done. I mean, we got, I don't know if you can see that it's edged on here, they got Pow, you got Bam, Wham, on the side there you've got obviously Batman is included. On the back there you've got the other characters, you've got Joker, the Riddler, surfed up Batman, that is awesome. He comes with a surfboard. Who doesn't want a Batman with a surfboard? You've got Catwoman, the Penguin, and a rather nice little retro look at Batman. I mean, he's changed so much over the years, he really has. He's a dark, dark character now. And this was, I don't know if this was before my time, this Batman. It was in, like I say, it was in the 60s, and I'm a child of the 80s. But I watched it still because Dad had it on, and I even had the record. And if you don't know what a record is, Google it. That makes me feel extremely old. Yeah, can't wait to get this guy open and have a look. And here he is out of the box. First of all, he comes with a lovely collector's card there. Nice, solid cardboard, and it says on there the TM at DC Comics S13, and a nice picture of the Batmobile on the back. He also comes with a pow stand. Nothing particular special. So you can slide this in like so, and you can have him on there like that. Anyway, have a look at the figure himself. Let's have a look at that face. There we go. That's a really, really nice head sculpt. Really nice. Don't know if you can see, it's almost like a metallic flex to the paint around the cowl. No paint bleeding around the neck there. You've got a fair bit of movement on the head, good looking down. No, the head doesn't really come up any higher than that. You've got turns to the left, turns to the right, slightly easier going to the left I think, but doesn't really turn beyond that, just due to how the shoulders are formed. You can kind of turn it, but it just looks completely unnatural. And this cape doesn't come with the posable metal, I don't know what you'd call it. One of the other Batmans, I think it's the 2-pack, comes with a kind of a metal surround. I guess that's what you'd call it. It goes through it, so you can pose the cape, so it's a posable cape. Unfortunately this one's just a flappy cape. Shoulders. Got a nice ball jointed shoulder there, upper bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, no movement on the cowl, no, and you've got movement on the wrist, just a swivel there, no back and forward. I've got a nice ab crunch, got waist swivel below the belt, that's always nice, the belt is fixed to the ab. You've got the DC Mattel joint there, rather than a ball joint you've got kind of in and out there below the hip, forward and back, swivel above the knee, single jointed knees, bend at the ankle, and no pivot on the ankle. This dude has seriously skinny legs. He needed to work out a little bit more. Modern day Batman is buff compared to this dude. I really like the sculpt on this though. That is such a good representation. I believe it was Adam West, the Batman in the 60s. And it really does look like him. I mean, I know they've done, I believe Hot Toys are doing a 1/4 scale one, and I believe NECA have done no, Hot Toys are doing the 1/6, NECA are doing a 1/4, and they look really good, but considering how big this figure is, he's what, 6 inches tall, I think Mattel have done a really, really good job at capturing his detail. I really want to get in a little bit closer to that face. There you go. I mean, that is. Some of these figures have really wonky eyes, but they've done a sterling job there. I love the even the small detailing on the nose, giving that same colour as the cowl there, and there's no paint bleeding at all. I mean, the mouth, they've done such a good job. Probably one of the most detailed face sculpts I've seen from the Mattel lines in a long time. Normally they have like Wang Eye or something, don't they? Got the nice logo on his chest there. And yeah, I am a little disappointed that it doesn't have the posable cape. But at the end of the day, this guy is going to be, well, he wasn't renowned for his dynamic poses, was he? He just kind of did the odd uppercut, and yeah, he's going to be a good figure to have on display. I mean, I'm going to have to get the rest of these now. I can't just have him. I'll have to get the Boy Wonder, and I'll have to get the Penguin, the Joker, and Catwoman. And it pretty much goes without saying. We've got 2 peg holes on the bottom here, so he will peg in nicely. I don't know whether they're going to end up doing the vehicles, and I suppose it would be nice. I mean, we don't very often get Mattel vehicles, do we? For like the Justice League, etc. But I don't know. I think with this being such a throwback line, I think the vehicles would be a good investment. I mean, I'd certainly buy the Batmobile at least. So all in all, I think he's definitely worth the money. He is a huge fan favourite, and if you're a Batman fan, or if you're just a retro kind of 60s through to 80s, just if you love how the comics used to be, just pure cheese, then get these figures. They're so much fun, and they look so good. I mean, he's good. Okay, Batman's never going to be... I mean, that's pretty much the sort of pose the 60s Batman would do, I guess. Anyway, I like him. He's a good little figure. Well worth the money. And I can't wait to get the rest of these guys. Thanks again to Comic Toys for getting this out to me so fast. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, feel free to subscribe, rate and comment. Take care and goodbye.